Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Joshua with the Ways Away. Been a long time. I know. I wouldn't say I gave up. I just didn't have the time. I think the last time I was even on here was in December, if that makes sense. I think that was about right. Anyway, yeah, December, because I was talking about the lady cop that wrote me a ticket. Oh, and by the way, update on that. I ended up getting screwed out of that and had to pay money that I should have just accepted the $10 to go and prove that I have insurance. But anyway, lesson learned. Oh, no. Actually, I still got to take a 12-hour driving class. First ticket ever for a no U-turn. And that's Hillsborough County, Tampa, Florida. That's how they repay you. Like, oh, really? You want to contest this? Well, fine. I'll send you to a class for 12 hours and make you spend even more money. Thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I took this job working for this complete jackass of a human being, if you can even call him that. I wouldn't. It's a far stretch. I normally don't say those kind of negative things about people, but yeah, I'm not sure if this guy, he may have been made in a factory of like slime balls, like this perfect comb over, every bit of close to 400 pounds, the Al Bundy where his, I played college football, so all of life, everything is about football, and, every single aspect is, I can do this if I coach that, and I can coach a sales team to this, that, and the other, and just a complete slime. The guy's a slime. He's just so much so that it's not a shock, but there's this sales manager. Okay, so I guess I should back up. It's a sales job. I'm on the road in Florida 14 to 16 hours of every single day. No exaggeration. Get up at 8 a.m., come home, midnight, come home, 11, and repeat. And see two people maybe. So you're supposed to drive for 2 or 3 hours, then go in someone's house for 2 or 3 hours and convince them to purchase something that's valued at $20,000 to $30,000 or more. It can be 60, 70, 80. They're windows in Florida, hurricane windows too. So they're not cheap. But anyway, the guy is he's known too through the industry as being a complete jackass. And I guess and assume that he takes pride in being this jackass. And, congratulations, you are it. So that's what you want. You successfully achieved that. And he talks to everybody in the most condescending ways. I mean, you talk about, he'll pull the race card, he'll pull the sexuality card, he'll pull, he has no shame, none, zero, zip. And he's a piece of shit for a human being. Normally I don't say these things about people, but he's literally the worst boss I've ever had in any job that I've ever worked for, and he will hold that forever and always, that title. And I do plan on letting him, see this. I will send this so that he can take a listen to it. So I will direct this to him for just a moment so everybody can listen to what it is I have to say to him. Why not, right? You are... I'm trying to think of how, as a human being, to another human being, I try to find the best in people. And I can't think of one thing about you to say positive. There are many things you are aware of with people, but you don't care. The only thing you care about is money. And that's it. Nothing more. You talk down to people, you're condescending, you're rude, you're a racist, you're a bigot in every fashion of the word. And I mean, whatever it says in a dictionary about a bigot, there's your photo. Everything there is to say about a slime ball, there's your photo. Everything there is to say about the perfect comb over for somebody who was bald, there's your photo. You're so much of a low regarded, you think so low of people that even your personality transfers to others. And that's why I'm saying these things about you specifically. I normally don't say these kind of things about people, but for you, I am making an exception. The long and short of it is I'm no longer going to be there. So I'll just go back to talking to everybody else because I don't want to waste a bunch of time on you, if you will. But I am no longer going to be there, everybody, because it's just taking too much of my life away from me. It's, it takes your soul from you. When there's an expectation, and the only expectation is money, that's it. Your happiness doesn't matter. Your family doesn't matter. Money is it. That's it. Money. Money, 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 money. Money will give you this, and money will give you that. Money changes this, and money gives you the best of this, and money gives you the best of that. And bribery, and he'll tell you he's a horrible human being. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So I've decided to leave there and go back to things that make me happy again. To be around my family is one of them. The money that I'm be making at my new job, it won't be a lot. That's fine, because I'm going to be happy with what I do, because I like what I do. And, there are many different things out there that say, if you find what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Or, if it's what you really enjoy doing, you'll be very successful in it. And it goes on and on. I could waste a bunch of time talking about other things that are out there that go along with that. So I am going to go back to what makes me happy. And I've already been asked to come back to 2 places. And I'll keep that a secret for now as to what it is, and then I'll tell you a little bit later if you want to find out what it is exactly that I'm doing. I can tell you it's the best retirement job you could ever find. I'm not retired, but I don't plan on ever retiring as long as I'm doing this, meaning the job that I've accepted. I also will have more time to be able to do these podcasts, which I love to do. I do. I love it. I love talking. I love being able to say things. I want to be able to find some funny news that only exists in Florida, where I live. I'm sure there's funny news in every other state. Every state probably thinks, it only happens here. So I would invite anybody to, when they do listen, to be able to be a part of this. If you find any sort of funny news, share it with me. Be a part of the show. Call in, text in, whatever. We can figure something out. We'll put you on. We'll have some fun with it. But I'm going to get back to this. I'm going to get back to this as much as I ever have. I was gone once, and then I kind of came back, and now I'm back this time. And currently, not a bunch of followers, but I will have them. You guys will find me, and you will tell more people, and we will have a lot of fun. And I'm testing this out. I'm actually using my phone right now instead of my little makeshift studio, if you will. There's no, I have a Chromebook that I use to be able to use my software, the website that needed to download a studio thingy to be able to broadcast, and it won't use the Chromebook, so I had to get a different computer to be able to do that, and that's fine. I'll do that. No big deal. So this is just going to be a quick one, just saying that, I'm coming back. I'm leaving that crap job. And I'm going to do so many different ideas and broadcasts and have lots of fun. Maybe I'll even do it daily. That might be fun. That might be really fun. Do it daily, maybe 5 days a week. Take the weekends off, even just getting on for an hour, putting something together throughout the day. There's always something. We always find, I don't know if you do, I always do. I find something hilarious every single day. Every day there's something that's great. And so I'll share that with you. Even if I can't find something that I think was funny, I'll even share the bad times that I've had in that day if I have a negative day or whatever. But long and short of it is, I am no longer going to be working at a place with a jackass of a boss that is the worst human being that I think I've met in my life. I mean, me personally, that is. There are bad human beings out there, but I mean, like, that I have met face to face, had conversations with. He's something else. I guess I should have known, too, from day one when I was in a training class and his brand new, I guess you can call him secretary, was typing in on the computer, and it was connected to the projector. And so it was in the training room where it projects onto a screen, and they were going to put in a website so he could show us and talk to us about something. FloridaDisaster.org was supposed to be the website. So his secretary types the letter F, and within the computer, if you type in A, and it shows you what you've looked up before, or once upon a time someone has. B, C, like B, you've looked up Bravo Entertainment. If I start with D, you looked up Delta Company, who knows what. Once upon a time you've looked something up. So she puts the letter F, and right there on the projector, the first one, two, or three of them downloadable anyway, websites, free porn. Everybody saw it. It was his personal laptop. I don't know. People got a kick out of it. Some people defended it. Oh, well, everybody watches it, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Does that make you a bad person if you do? It's not what I'm saying. It just means that day one, within 5 minutes, that's what you see, and it just got a whole lot worse from there as time went on. There's been times where he's called my phone yelling at the top of his voice, which, by the way, what he thought he was yelling about, that he thought he was justified, and he was not, come to find out. But never was there an apology, he's called yelling at the top of his voice, using every slander or horrible thing you could even think to say to a person. And I'll probably talk about him a little more. I might even dedicate a whole entire episode to him. I may do that, and I think I might do that just to be able to share that and get it all out of me, if you will, so I don't have it anymore. And when I listen to it, one day I'll end up deleting it, so that way it's just gone, because I'm taking back my life. I'm taking back my freedom. I'm taking back my happiness. I'm not going to allow my chase to go and get six figures, which is what I was doing, was chasing six-figure income, which I successfully did go after and achieve. But I'm not doing that anymore. Not with that. I'm not going to take my soul away from money. It's not going to happen. I'm going to be here in the moment with my family and enjoy that. And then later on, maybe then, I'll figure some way to make the bigger money in a happier way. There was got to be a lesson I was supposed to learn from that. I don't know what the lesson is yet, but I will find out. The lesson working for him was, don't be that way if you do become what he becomes, meaning the amount of money that he has, or, if I ever get to that point, make sure I'm never that kind of person. But he'll live a short life. He won't be here much longer. He can't be. His stress level's too much. He'll be so stressed out that one day he'll try to eat something, won't be able to eat it. He'll end up, choking on it. I shouldn't put it out there because I'm not trying to make someone, choke on their food. But he won't be here long. He's that miserable, people. That's how miserable he is. So I'm going back to doing what I love. I'm going to be around my family. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. And it's going to bring me a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. I'll be able to do a lot of podcasts. Maybe I'll end up doing them every single day, like I said. And get a following, get a lot of people to become fans. And, that's what I plan to do. Home every day, a really good time with my kiddos, to be able to help with homework and have dinner with the family again and do some podcasting and all that great stuff. And have a smile on my face. And hopefully I run into him one day when I'm out eating a steak, so I can smile and show him what it's like to be happy. All right, so I'm back. And I look forward to doing a lot of podcasts and getting a lot of friends out of this. So I'll be talking to you soon.